Okay. Yeah, I've just taken these out, and I thought I would show you. Here we are, just a second here. These are much darker, so it's going to take a little more acid. So I thought maybe you'd like to see me do this while the other ones are on for 4 minutes, and then they'll be completely done. So, in no particular order, I give it a stir. The acid in, and I'm probably gonna put a little bit more because it's a darker color. 6 to 8, sorry, 5, 6, 7, and 8 will take a little more acid. I'm thinking it's getting close to happy hour. I think I'm going to need a glass of wine pretty soon. While I'm speaking about wine, it's not a good idea to drink wine out of a mason jar, because when you set it down, you could very easily pick up a glass of the red dye and drink it inadvertently, and then your teeth would be very red. Well, teeth and tongue. And I'm just guessing. Not that it's ever happened to me, but word to the wise. Okay. You see how when you add the acid, you can see the color get lighter as we go. Now, these will take a little longer than the others, but by the time they come out, so I can see steam. I don't know if you can see steam, but you see the steam on the glass when you take it out. That's how you know your water is hot enough. If you've had less water in there, then you're not going to nuke it as long, because it'll kind of boil over or want to boil over. And you don't need to do that. You don't need to ever boil wool, I don't think. And it's not really boiling when it's in the microwave. Oh, and one more thing. Never think you're saving a step by heating up your water in the microwave, because water on its own is not a good thing to heat up unless you have either plastic spoon or something in it, a piece of wool or something, because water can get supercharged if it doesn't have a barrier in it to break it up. So don't do that. Just use hot tap water. It's just the way the molecules and all of that stuff bounce around. And you see where this is much darker than this is a number 7. I noticed in the last video I said to put 7 teaspoons in 7, but it's actually 4, but you'll see that on your card. So, see how it's getting closer? So after it goes in one more time, we'll give it another stir, and I'll show you a little trick that may or may not work for you. So now you have to let it sit. Oh, actually, 20 seconds and the other one is ready. So these are going up on top of the microwave. They're next to go in. Momentarily, and I'll show you what I do with them. Hoping I can piece these little videos together for you, but for now, just about getting the message across. Got quite a few new customers this month, and I want to make sure that they're comfortable in what they're doing. Oh. Now, this is very mottled. I didn't stir that one enough. That one, I'm usually really good about that. But I'll be able to show you. Now these are too hot. These are going back in the microwave. And I like the microwave at my waist height sort of thing, like this, or chest, rather than the ones on top of the stove. It's just a little easier, or if they're too low and you have to bend down, it makes it hard to. So that's 4 minutes. Now these are done. I'm going to get my bucket back. Now this is the same bucket that I was soaking in. And as you can see, this is very well clear, so just toss it back in there. I don't worry about the difference in temperature at this stage. You can see how clear that is. I guess you don't want to just see the red bucket. This one will be clear as well. And so will this one. So these are done. Now, I don't usually reuse the water because it has acid in it. And also this acid isn't going to hurt your septic system, because I checked with the people. Citric acid is such a low grade acid that the guy laughed at me on the phone. You know, and it's like, you know, vinegar as well. It's very low. It would take tanker and tanker and tankerfuls of it to even bring the pH up or down, whatever it does. So it will not affect your little organisms that are in there that are eating up the bacteria and all of that stuff. So don't worry about it. But if it makes you uncomfortable, then you could neutralize the dye or the acid with baking soda and all of that. But I wouldn't bother. So I'm just going to lay these out and show you now how pretty they are. This is number 12. This is the number 1 value. You can really see them. I usually give them a little tug like this to take off the, so you see the difference in the values. There was one that seemed quite mottled, but this one here, you know, my husband always tells me that I can't walk, talk, and chew gum at the same time. So anyway, this is 1, 2, 3, and 4 values. Set them up. I could play with this forever, so there you go. Can you see that? There's the first 4. I gotta look here. Oh yeah, ooh, yummy. And so the others are ready to come out as well, so might as well just move. This is a little bit shy of its time, but I know that these are not going to be clear because they're higher values, but I just want to show you a little trick that I do, and then they'll just remain in the jars and they'll clear in about a half an hour, those that, so possibly the number 5 and 6 would be good. So okay, you see this is number 5 jar. See, there's a lot of pink in there, so I'm going to give it a stir. And then this is probably cheating. I'm just going to take my chopstick and stick it in there, and stick it in here, and I'm going to stir, and you're just going to see what happens. right away. So, see? Almost clear. And so, now, number 12 is a tertiary color, and that means that it's made by using half of a primary and half of a secondary. So the name red purple has 2 equal parts of red and purple. So everything you need to know is on the back of the cards. If you forget, look on the back of the cards. It tells you exactly how to make what colors to mix together. Everything is always equal parts. You really can't get mixed up. So just relax and have fun. See? See? See, that's almost. And this is a dark one, so. And sometimes it just needs time. So if this just sits covered in about half an hour, it'll be all done up. All up. And that's it. That's all there is to it. And anyway, have a good evening. I hope you learned something here, and I hope it didn't bore you too much, but there you go.